if you take two extremes, where one extreme is you ride every single company till the end, and the other extreme is you try to sell a lot at the earliest opportunity. I think we're convinced that riding the winners all the way will produce much, much better fund returns at the end of the day. I think that's our core belief. And that is also why, an average Creandum fund is usually somewhere 17 to 18 years long. And then obviously you're going to ask the question, okay, but how the hell do you do after 12 years? What happens? Well, it's very simple. We have an agreement with our LPs. And by the way, our LPs are all they're mostly non-profit and they're super sophisticated. Many of them have done this for 30, 40, 50 years. What happens after 12 years is that we take care of the funds at no cost, and they extend them for the period that we want. So back to these two extremes. What we try to do, and we're not always perfect, is ride the winners for a long time, but at the right point in time, try to find liquidity for a couple of reasons. One is that you never know what happens. Another one is it is a good idea for both you and the LPs to recycle some early exits so that you can invest 100, actually up to 120% of the fund. And I guess finally, your LPs also need some liquidity to be able to commit to your upcoming funds. But on average, we hold our companies longer. And I think one of our best funds, which is Creandum 2, and this data is public, that's a 13x multiple on invested capital at the end of the day. We had some pushback early in that fund where some LPs thought that we should sell pretty much everything we could. That would have given a 3x fund instead of a 13x at the end of the day. So I think that's also taught us the value of holding on long.
Is that the Spotify fund?
That's a Spotify and iSettle fund that we raised in 2007 and that I think was formally closed or is in the process of being formally closed now. So, say after 16, 17 years.